Welcome back. This time we're talking about Queen of Katwe, Disney's new film telling the true story of Phiona Mutesi, a young girl living in the slums of Uganda who would go on to become her country's best chess player. I have to say, I was intrigued by this movie the first time I saw the trailer because it's essentially a sports movie, but instead of football or baseball or soccer or anything else, it's about chess. And really, the film does hit a lot of the same beats that we would expect from our inspirational sports movies. Which, of course, could be considered a negative, but it's interesting to see those beats played out in the context of chess rather than a typical physical sport. The film is directed by Mira Nair, who has given us such films as The Reluctant Fundamentalist. And she reteams with that film's screenwriter, William Wheeler, on a script based on the ESPN magazine and subsequent book by Tim Crothers. Queen of Katwe follows Phiona's life for 5 years, from 2007 to 2012. At the beginning, Phiona's family is barely getting by. Her mother, played by Lupita Nyong'o, is a young widow and basically just trying to keep her 4 children fed, something that she's not always actually successful at. Phiona and her brother sell maize in the streets to help their mother raise enough money to feed them and pay their rent. One day, however, Phiona follows her brother to this shack, where a local soccer coach, Robert Kiende, played by David Oyelowo, is teaching children how to play chess. Robert quickly sees that she has an innate talent for the game and realizes that this could provide her an avenue of escape from her family's situation. And the film essentially focuses on her and the other children as they attend a variety of tournaments both in Uganda and elsewhere. And the story really is quite interesting, buoyed by some strong performances, including newcomer Madina Nalwanga as Phiona. Now, as I said, it does hit a lot of the same beats that you would expect. If you replace chess with football, this would be a very generic movie. But the fact that it does involve chess and is set in Uganda does make the overall story feel a lot fresher than it might otherwise. I will say there are a few moments, especially at the beginning of the third act, where Phiona is really beginning to struggle with the life that she sees while she's playing these chess tournaments and the life that she has to go back home to. You can really see what they were trying to get across. I just don't think they did a very good job of portraying it in the film. This ultimately becomes the weakest part of the film and the primary period where it just does feel like a 2+ hour film about chess. The story does pick up by the end, but it did leave me feeling that they could have trimmed a little bit out of this movie and it would have felt a little better paced. Overall, however, this is an interesting story and I'm glad I saw the film. So if the idea of watching a sports movie about chess interests you, then this is definitely one I recommend checking out. If you have seen Queen of Katwe, what did you think about it? As always, you can subscribe to my channel, check out some of my other reviews, and until next time, I'll see you at the movies.